All right, everybody, I'm back. My microphone decided to not work just right about now, and I deeply apologize for that. Anywho, I think Isaiah Gamer Isaiah Gamer XD's account got hacked. Ain't gonna lie. Personally, I think it's true. Kind of got a little hacked. I do not know why I still have this device. Anywho, I do not know what to play. You guys have any suggestions? No, I'm no. Let's just do Forsaken. We're just doing. I guess we can just do Forsaken. Okay. Hook my up. I'm making sure you guys get my face this time, because I remember one person did. I wasn't happy about it. Nah, bro. I'm bored. The Rise of Nation. What do you mean the Rise of Nations? What did I do? World's first gene-edited baby takes his first steps.
Potentially fatal disease is marking major developmental milestones, such as spend his first Christmas at home. Now 16.
No, Isaiah, this isn't a Q&A. I'm literally just reacting to stuff.
Months old, KJ Muldoon recently took his first steps.
It's all been a miracle. That's the only way to describe it.
Such as spend his.
I'm sorry, this is a gene-edited baby. What's the genes? I beg your pardon.
First Christmas at home, which causes ammonia to.
Nah, let's just skip that. Let's just see this guy.
This morning, the little boy.
What's this? Serial killer apprentice sneaks from prison. Oh, this is old news. Never mind. My bad. Hello? Where is YouTube? What the fuck is this? Why is this on my fork? No, let's just what should we watch? Holy fuck. Characters that genuinely piss me off. No, I'm curious. What's the season 4 trailer to Invincible?
Please tell me you're not going to eat that.
Huh? No, of course not. I'm just taking the ambiance.
Ambiance?
I love this place.
Said no one ever.
How dare you?
Why are we here, Mark?
Okay. Two reasons. One is
That is the most disgusting burger I have ever seen in my life. Oh god.
be back in action, right? And two, because I'm starving. Since I just single-handedly saved the Earth twice in the last 2 weeks.
I don't.
Can you believe people used to complain that I could never win a fight?
What people?
So this man's aware of the memes. Okay.
You know,
I really don't. What was that?
my fans.
Your what?
My fans. My fans. Okay.
What fan?
But they sure don't say that anymore. Because first, I sent all those other me's packing. Get out of here, you handsome guys, I said. And then when they didn't leave, I threw their thick, muscly buns.
Hey, no! No! Oh, no!
My plan.
Pretty sure everyone else did that. There were like 30 of us out there.
And then I beat up Angstrom. Find a dimension where you're not a loser, I said, except that doesn't exist.
I really don't think you said that.
And then this is the big one. This guy, I'm pointing at me, this guy kicked Conquest's ass.
Hold up, real quick.
Cecil! I need you, Cecil! Please, just keep breathing.
Damn.
You remember that? Oh,
But did you? I mean, did you?
yeah. I mean, also turns out he was just very long. That was like that like factored in a
He
little.
was missing all his skin, Mark. I wonder how that happened.
You don't fight with your skin, Eve. Come on.
Well, while you've been busy taking all the credit, some of us have been busy getting ready for what's next.
Are you doing what?
Well, busy writing.
Damn. He's still got the crispy haircut.
Writing,
Hey.
storyboarding,
Okay.
voice acting,
Stop! No! Stop!
composing.
Cut. That's my thing. Only I get to handle this.
Like you handled conquest.
He was very strong for an old man.
Okay, then finish it off.
Finish off what?
Whatever this is that we're doing. This is my first time. I can't believe you let Alan and Cecil do this before me.
Right. Okay. Okay. Do the card. Nah. Do the card now.
It's supposed to be blind.
This kind of stuff. It's not really. You can. Maybe you could.
You're so lucky we're dating now.
Hey, could you make me a burger too, please? Extra cheese with the pickles. Maybe one pickle.
You know, that Mohawk version of you is looking better and better.
Wow, look at that. Check out the date. It's still.
With Google Play Games, you can play unlocked. Unlock bigger screens.
Ladies and gentlemen, Invincible Season 3 is finally over. I just finished watching it, and let me tell you, that finale was. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be going over Season 3. Tell you the things I like, the things I don't like, and most importantly, going over that insane finale. It was so insane. And what better place to start than Episode 1? We open up Episode 1 with our boy Mark getting into tip-top shape after getting whooped by Anissa and nearly losing to Angstrom last season. And what better way to do it than to beat on the big red slow kid?
I'm sorry, but isn't he supposed to be 6 years old? Come on, my guy. You're beating up a 6-year-old.
Fun fact, turns out to be Indy. I don't know what that adds, but
We don't need to know that.
look at his mom. It's Debbie. But Brown, I can't lie. Episode.
Actually, wait.
I don't know what that adds, but look at his mom.
Why does that actually look like Debbie? Are they too lazy?
It's Debbie. But Brown, I can't lie. Episode 1 is cool. I like it. We see Mark got like 2 times stronger. Oliver got his powers. Mark and Eve are finally together. Finally, even though Mark almost sold, it seemed frustrating. Mark, why would you even feel the need to bring up her future version? And Eve, why are you so mad about it? Just because future you wanted a piece doesn't mean you can't too. We also see some new characters in this episode like Monty Paul, who I predicted correctly is Kate's brother. See, I knew it. They got the same eyes. And these 2 dudes who ride on a hover scooter, who I'm gonna talk about later. And we even see the return of everyone's favorite villain, Darkseid. Yeah, the dude that hates the founding fathers or something. Except this time he came back strong. A lot strong. He somehow managed to capture all the superheroes on the planet, according to Cecil. And look, Cecil, you my dog, but I seem like a bit of a.
That is the worst haircut I have ever seen in my life. The fact that no one clowned you on it is crazy.
Fresh. And after sending even Mark and Invincible going out there and looking real invincible, Cecil sends over Darkwood. Y'all remember that dude was pretending to be Batman and fake Gotham, but he was actually killing people. That dude. And some of the robots from season 1 to save the day. But Mark did not like this at all. After decking Darkwing, he immediately leaves to go talk to Cecil about it. But Mark was not prepared for what Cecil had in store for him. And that leads to episode 2. Episode 2 was even better than 1, in my opinion. And this is where we get Cecil's backstory, which was pretty dope. And we see why he is the way he is. You know, his whole people can be redeemed, bad people can do good things, good people can do bad things, that whole thing. And we also see Mark and Cecil get into it after the end of last episode. And this was so cool to see. Cecil starts using the sound device implanted in Mark's head to hurt Mark. Come on, bruh. You was my dog. And it ends up leading Mark all the way back to the Guardians HQ, who thankfully take the side of Mark. And after some fighting and Robot doing some cool, nerd, genius stuff to help Mark, Mark threatens Cecil and tells him to never get near his family again. Y'all can see why I like this one. But, of course, it can't all be perfect. Because this episode has one of my least favorite scenes in the entire series. When Immortal and Dupla Bum decide they don't want to leave the Guardians. And it's not even that they don't want to leave. It's what they're saying when they're talking about it. This girl Duke.
She talks the hottest shit. This woman, you talk the hottest shit, even though you're not even in the room. You don't have a backup plan.
Duke had the audacity to tell Rex and Shrinkray that she went through the same things they did, if not worse.
You're not even there.
What the hell is she talking about? You can literally clone yourself. You were in no way close to dying that day. Rex and Shrinkway, though, they were leaving it on the floor, putting their lives on the line. I thought they were dead, while you were over here in some bunker, some government facility hiding. Then we had this bum immortal in the back, existing and glazing as usual. Cecil only does what is necessary. Man, shut up. After all the tension in episode 2, episode 3 was a pretty cool contrast to this. It's pretty chill for the most part. We see the Guardians move out, we see Mark and Oliver get their new outfits, and we even see Eve ask to move back in with her parents. Daddy.
Is this the white version of Family Feud? Are we dead ass?
Such a bitch. But remember, guys, I said this episode was chill for the most part. Because after Mark checks the news and sees the Mauler twins have defeated the Guardians and are planning to launch a nuke. Come on, bro. What are you even good for? Like, seriously, bro. Only doing more useless than you is Black Sid. And even then, I gave him his flowers because ever since that, Black Simpson, retreat.
God damn.
He hasn't been the same. Mark goes to handle him. But let's remember, guys, Oliver has his powers now. So when Mark goes to fight the Maulers and starts looking real invincible again, Oliver pulls him. And I don't know if it's because Oliver goofified a dad, but he doesn't seem to have the same respect as Mark and every other superhero on the planet. Why do I say that? Well, because he straight up murks the Mauler twins. When I saw this, I was in shock. No hesitation, no remorse. Look at his face. He doesn't even care that the other dude is begging. And if I was in shock, Mark was in even more shock. And he was mad. He takes Oliver up to the sky and hits him with the, "What you did was not nice!" It's not nice to do that. Nah, in all seriousness, you murdered them. Oliver started saying it was an accident. Bro, come on, man. That's a blatant lie. And this scene got me annoyed because Oliver trying to justify what he did brings up the fact that Mark killed Angstrom. Like, come on, dog. You don't see Mark bringing up the fact that he spent more time with your dad or that you had purple skin. I'm just saying. Oliver then tells Mark, maybe it's okay we kill villains. I mean, they're villains. And this makes Mark think. Episode 3 ends with Mark and Eve on a classic date right outside Mark's house, and Mark discovering he's being watched by someone. And that's how we get to episode 4. Episode 4, again, another episode I like. They are 4 for 4 right now. Give them a round of applause. Yep. Now give me one. We see Mark try and figure out who's stalking him, but to no avail. We then see Mark and Eve go on a little nicer date, a dinner date, until they're interrupted by the 2 hover dudes from earlier. They turn out to be from the future, and normally this future timeline stuff be confusing me, but this time, it still did, but I like it. They drag Mark and force him to come help them stop their king who enslaved Earth. I'm talking work camps, no power, curfews. So the dude who did this has to be a monster. The twins even told Mark that he's been ruling the planet for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years.
Immortal. That's my guess.
And he's almost impossible to kill. Lives for a long time. Impossible to kill? Don't tell me. This dude is a bitch. It's just the Immortal. As much fun as it is to hate on the Immortal, I low-key like his reveal a lot. So it turns out in this future, Mark left the Immortal in charge of Earth after he left with his family. So in this future, Mark and Eve might have tied the knot. Unless he's talking about Amber.
Is it a hot take for me to say that she's possibly worse than MJ? Yes. Okay.
And at some point, the Immortal lost his mind, couldn't handle it anymore. So he's been doing all this messed up stuff in an attempt to bring future Mark back. And now that present Mark is here, he needs him to do something. He needs Mark to kill him. Nah, in all seriousness, this was low-key sad. Mark was still recovering from the fact that he murked Angstrom. So for him now to have to kill someone he actually somewhat kind of cares about / respects, that's gotta be rough. I mean, he died in the place, but it was still rough. I rock with this though. We got some insight about how the potential future for Mark could be. And the Immortal said something about Mark being sick again. When has Mark been sick? And episode 4 only continued to impress me because after cutting away from Mark and Eve about to do their thing, we cut to Alan and Omni-Man. I think I'm gonna just call him Nolan now. We're on that first name base. Where we see Nolan's about to be executed. Oh no! But luckily, at the same time, Allen's ready to bust them out. And him and Nolan are pretty strong. But why not add one more strong dude to the duo and make it a trio? So while breaking out the prison, Allen enlists the only intergalactic.
The fact that they're able to contain him in a cage is honestly crazy. They got him the SCP. They gave him the SCP Foundation treatment.
Awesome. I missed you, my boy. I missed you. This sequence was so much fun to watch. We got to see Nolan stand on the love he has for Earth. Mufasa and Allen run through guards. Allen and Nolan absolutely decimate this dude's cranium with the beast.
God damn.
See Mufasa fight a Viltrumite in space, and craziest of all, we find out there are less than 50 Viltrumites left in the universe. What? When I first saw this, it absolutely blew my mind. For about 2 minutes. Seriously, so what if there's less than 50 of them? Just 10 of them are running through the earth easily. Episode 4, though, peak, amazing, one of my favorites of the season. Episode 5, though. Episode 5 of that. It's more of a slice of life filler type episode, which I won't lie, I like some parts of it, like the whole breakfast scene. That was pretty cool. The Oliver skate park thing, and my favorite, Rex and Ray's dinner date. Oh, they're adorable. I hope nothing happens to them. But the other storyline with Titan and his old agent dude who could turn into a dragon.
I beg your finest pardon. I beg your finest pardon. No!
Yeah, I mean, I like Titan and all, but it's just season 1 stuff. I don't care about Mark getting whipped by an old Asian cyborg version of Jake Long, the American Dragon. It's just embarrassing to watch. But it's alright though, because now there were only 3 episodes left. And these last 3, oh my goodness. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for allowing me to witness this. Episode 6 made up for whatever boring dragon moments there were with the introduction of Powerplex. He's this dude who was related to one of the victims of Mark and Nolan's fight in Chicago, but after the legal system failed him, yeah, it does that sometimes. He takes matters into his own hands, and with the help of his wife, becomes Powerplex. Not only does this dude have electricity powers, but even cooler, he's voiced by Aaron Paul, known for his popular role as, yeah, I know exactly who he is. Say it with me now, Chuck from Hump on My Fist.
Can anyone agree? Did anybody wear? Did anyone watch this movie? Can anyone please tell me that they watched this movie? Please, I am begging anybody in the chat right now. Any 4 people. Did anyone watch this movie? We got I don't know what this is. We got the one fish from what's it called? We got the one fish from you know who from that Disney Channel. What's that one mermaid? My Little Mermaid. You got the fish from My Little Mermaid. You got a female version of Patrick Star. And you got oh boy, I can't even name that man.
Jesse from Breaking Bad, who even came with his own day, but this one's a lot. This man was such a good addition to the season. First of all, he might actually have the best title card in the entire series with the whole "Why is above the law? Why does never pay for his crimes?" That was hilarious. It's still not topping the "Where's Mark, Debbie? Where's?"
Where's
was too. Second of all, not really about him, but I love how much of a rock.
Nah.
Ride or die his wife is. Literally. And third of all, his fight with Mark.
If I had one power, I wish I can. The more damage I take, the more stronger I get. But I don't want to waste up all that energy as if I was like a lightning bolt. My apologies.
Pretty dope. I'm not gonna blaze and act like it's the best, but it's cool. I like that the harder you hit him, the stronger he gets. It's the perfect counter to Viltrumites. But there is one thing I don't really like about this dude, Powerplex. And I'm pretty sure y'all know what I'm about to say, but this dude Powerplex blames Mark for everything. Like they're fighting that building. After Powerplex uses his son and wife as hostages to Laura and Mark, he accidentally ends up killing. And instead,
You killed your wife and son, and you're blaming Invincible for that?
the typical, what have I done? This dude sits there in silence for a sec, dramatically gets up, and says, "You, me? What do you mean?" Dramatically gets up and says, "You, Mister."
Mr. Firm Booty over here bending down. I do not know why this needed to be drawn.
Silence for a sec, dramatically gets up and says, "You, me? What do you mean, me?" There is nothing in Mark's superpower bag that can burn people to a crisp. He's not Superman. So this dude knows he's lying. He's just in denial. Watch, next season they gonna raise Powerplex's rank. He's gonna call up Mark saying, "You." By the end of this episode, we see Powerplex gets locked up. And I forgot to mention, this episode, we also saw Amber, which I'm happy we've come this far, y'all. She's done a complete 180 since season 1. Now, episode 7. I don't even know where to start with this one. This episode was honestly, upon release, in my opinion, honestly, truthfully, in my opinion, top 3 in the entire series. I'm not dragging it. I'm not. First, let's talk about this dude, Ancient.
This man looks like a nutsack. No offense. He looks like a nutsack.
Turn. How? Like, I know how because they showed it, but how? Look at his face. I don't even know if I can show this while my kid missing out on his next meal, but y'all know Stranger Things? Y'all remember how it looks when the Demogorgon is screaming? Yeah, that's how Mark lets the dude Angstrom's head look. And now that he was back, Angstrom initiates one of the most highly anticipated moments in the entire series. The Invincible War. A bunch of different versions of Mark start coming through these portals, and this is so cool. Invincible War. A bunch of different versions of Mark start coming
Why do these look like PNGs?
through these portals, and this is so cool. I honestly think they fumbled on some of the designs for them. Like, look at long hair Mark in the comics. Now look at him in the
Oh, this doesn't look that bad.
They made up for it with their personalities. I'm gonna get y'all my top 3 in a second, but for now, we gotta go
Number 1, Sinister Mark. No one's blaming me.
over day 1. On day 1, we see them running through absolutely everything. This is where we see dudes like Viltrumite Mark, bald prison Mark, Viltrumite Mark with a mustache, and of course, I wouldn't even keep a slave in my empire. Mark, he said that so aggressively it made me feel bad for not being strong. Jeez, prisons, major cities, the GDA, they were destroying everything. This was the worst PR ever for Mark. So he goes to handle it. And when he arrives, he meets one of my favorite variants, Mohawk Mark.
That isn't even a mohawk. Bro got that one treatment from you know who. Are we still stretching a beef me and Bibbidi had last year? Are we fucking dead ass, brother?
Bro, this dude is hilarious. That thing he pulls later at Mark's crib where he's like, "Mom, I need your help. Mom." Gosh, had me dying on the first watch. Mohawk Mark will tattletale and tell Mark who's behind this, so they just start fighting. I know it was a little scuffle, but it was still cool to see. Mark knocks him out temporarily, and this situation was getting serious. So we come to the GDA where we stood on timeout. Who is that? Who is that? Please don't tell me that's a Mary. That is not Mark. Cecil and the Naked Donald are realizing the severity of the situation. So they call up every superhero on the planet. See, that's more like it. Doc Seismic is not hanging with this. They truly do send in everyone. This British dude, this Oompa Loompa lady. They even sent in who? Boss Baby.
No. Pause.
Boss Baby.
Question. What the is there a 4-year-old child with a briefcase? What's this man's powers? I need to know.
Oh, my bad. Business, baby. Business.
Business baby. Hold up. What? Oh. What is business babies? Oh goddamn. Powers. What's his power? So he's an expert at acrobatics and hand-to-hand combat. That's it. But whoever sent that kid is definitely the worst parent known to mankind.
Baby was only about the business. We see Mark and Eve help some of these heroes fight out the next barrier. We see Dicey Mark. He's the one that says, call to Omni Mark, who is also here. He's a nonchalant one and doesn't think it's cool to cuss. And man, the second I seen it was a 2v2, Mark and Eve versus these two, I knew it was. It's sad to say, but as she is right now, Eve cannot hang with them. I mean, barely anyone can. Like, I wish she could just instantly make a 3-bed, 2-bathroom crib with a washer and dryer and food to trap them in. But these are Viltrumites. They move faster than she can even think. So we should count ourselves lucky to even get these pink sheets of paper, honestly. But still, those weren't enough. Omni Mark ends up shattering through all of them, grabbing Eve by her leg and shattering that too. And I thought Mark was gonna get like a rage amp here, but no. Luckily, Cecil sends in those robots that Mark hates so much, and they save him. So maybe he is my dog. We then cut to the Guardians HQ where, oh my, what happened? Well, it was a doing of no other than Goggleless Mark, another one of my favorites. He absolutely ran through the Guardians, and while cracking jokes the whole time too. Help! I don't want to not be living. Priceless. That line made him top 3 for me. So I'm easily impressed. I don't care. He cooks the immortal, obviously, but he gets defeated when he gets caught up.
I beg your pardon. Jumbo, why are we getting called sluts in knockoff VR JJK? Who said this? What do you mean? No one said this. Unless you can show me info, like proof or something, but damn.
Off guard by Darkwing, who traps him in the I forget the dark black. I forgot what it's called. But that's the last we see of both of them. Then after this, we cut to the Team HQ. I can't do it.
Oh, why are we getting? Oh, my bad. Jumbo, why are we getting called slurs? Why are you getting called slurs in a knockoff autocorrect sabotaging me? Not surprised. I'm also chewing on gum, so my apologies. Jumbo, why are we getting called? Why are you getting called sluts in? Why are we getting called slurs in knockoff VR JJK? Because I killed him once. Grown man crashing out, calling me the N word.
Bulletproof Monster Girl and Rex are going up against Big Goggles Mark. Such a lame name. And it's not looking like they're gonna win. The Rex tells Bulletproof to get everyone out of here. He has a plan. And to tell Ray he's sorry he couldn't finish helping her move. No. Rex starts throwing everything he's got at him, even blowing the floor under him. But nothing worked. What was his plan? Big Goggles grabs Rex by the neck, asking him what is he gonna explode next. He's got nothing left. And Rex tells him, my entire skeleton. This scene was so heartbreaking. I saw it coming too. The second they started upping his screen time and doing all that sweet stuff with him and Ray, I knew it was over. R.I.P. Rex, man. Your development throughout the story was beautiful to see. It's just so sad, and I didn't think it could get any sadder. But then they started playing that Billie Eilish, and even worse, Mrs. Baby died.
Oh hell nah!
By day 3, the earth was ravaged. Wait, I don't think they touched parents. It looks exactly the same. And where was Mark during all this? Well, at the hospital with Eve.
Okay, buddy. He got to be packing. That man got to pack it up.
He's refusing to leave her side. Look, Mark, I get it. They might come for her too, but bro, they got business, baby. Get out there. After all that destruction, all the other Marks linked up to wait for Angstrom. And here we see probably some of y'all favorites, like Sinister Mark. He's also in my top 3, so I don't blame y'all. No Mask Mark, that's the one that misses William. And Full Mask Mark, that's the one that misses his mom. And by the way, those last 2, bro, I don't give a damn that you miss William or that you miss Debbie. I'm not feeling bad for them. And this is coming from a mama's boy. So what if he loves his mom? Almost everybody loves their mom. We can't use that to justify him enlisting himself to slaughter a bunch of people. You know who else had a good relationship with their mom?
Me.
Are we forgiving him? Or him?
R. Kelly?
Oh, someone misses their mammy. Angstrom gathered the Marks to tell him to get our Mark for it, but they refused. This dude Angstrom really teamed up with Marks that have murked his kid just to get back at a good Mark. He's stupid. The Marks threatened to jump him, but Angstrom sent them into a different dimension and decides to handle it himself. And this is when we finally got the reunion between
Sakuna.
our Mark and Angstrom. And their fight was great. Angstrom was spamming these metal droid balls, controlling them how Shino controls his bugs. It was dope. It was cool. Our Mark is So he blocks,
No, he's
dodges,
he isn't invincible. He's vincible. Invincible. He's vincible.
punches, and pushes through all of it. Mark finally had Angstrom in his hands. Oliver spawns in and bring up what he mentioned a few episodes ago about killing villains and finishing them for good. I mean, I ain't saying it earlier, but Oliver kind of has a point. I mean, my boy Red Hood was right. Think about how many people Batman could have saved if he just murked him.
In one of the comics, he even admits to being a hypocrite.
Joke. I know. But if he did,
I'm talking about Batman.
Murking all the other villains. That's the point. Mark them all. Mark listens to Oliver and makes his decision. And he tells Angstrom, "You gave me no choice." But then Angstrom escapes through a portal. Come on. At the end of episode 7, we see Mark meet his parents for the first time. I heard that. Such a
God damn, bro. Those two are fat. Nah, I refuse to watch any more of that. I refuse to what should we watch now? Darky and Paragon, I heard about them.
I see the bad sexuals and shut the fuck up. And some quiet I can hear goddamn tantrum. Because last time I fucking checked out, told everybody. Nobody can absorb Superman's power.
Been a while since I've been in one of these, but
Wait, is this a GIF?
been a while since I've been in one of these, but today we have this fraud
I thought for a second this was a GIF background.
line, right? Quote unquote comic book connoisseur says he knows everything in relation to comics and that he reads comics, but clearly not, as it is quite a generalization to say that everyone said that Superman's powers can be absorbed when literally no one even said that, right? And second of all, just because Captain Atom absorbs Superman's powers doesn't mean that that works that way across fiction. You'll see in a bit what I mean when he says some of the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my entire life.
Absorb that. Obviously not, bitch. Obviously fucking not. You got your ass piece. The fuck up. The best part about this, bitch, is this is not an Elseworld. This is not Black Dude stupidity. Fuck no. You were both in your base fucking form, and you got absorbed. Not only did he absorb your power, bitch, he absorbed you completely and slaughtered your ass. You can't really kill Superman because the DC universe won't allow it. Is that not a dead bitch? That looks like a dead bitch to me. Don't get me wrong. They did bring him back for a round two. But the bottom line is, bitch, you died. And now you know about a bunch of other shit that your other forms are weak to. No, you are now at the bottom of the top bowl, bitch. I'm sorry. Top bowl. And these all these other high tier energy absorbers like goddamn Vulcan, Captain fucking Marvel, bro, and my boy Silver Surfer all have the power to release and kill Clark and anyone else. Like, you can't even argue shit because DC Comics did it themselves. They made sure to show consistency when it comes to energy absorption or the ability to steal other characters' power with the DC universe. Specifically after absolute motherfucking power, where we saw Amazons walking around, not copying. No, they were draining them bitches. They were draining their bitch. And some heroes, they took all their fucking power. Some they only took so much. And now we know you bitches can be drained. It's consistent. And now we know your atoms and molecular fucking structure, physical form, area, all that shit can be manipulated, taken away, absorbed, trained to fucking. What do I mean now? We know. Bitch, we been on this. We've been saying this shit. It's always the best second woman they fucking out. No, Superman can't be drained.
Well, shit, that's a false equivalence if I've ever seen one. Also, big non sequitur. So, essentially, what his argument is because these other characters have energy manipulation and absorption abilities, that means that they scale or are relative to Captain Atom's abilities. Is that what I'm hearing? Yeah, that's the logic chomp as well. You're quite literally misinterpreting the context of the comic itself because Superman at the start even said that he didn't want to kill Captain Atom and that he knows that Captain Atom also wouldn't kill him in cold blood as well because he's not a killer. Not to mention that they were literally fighting in Metropolis, which Superman knows that there are civilians. So why would he go all out and basically murder Captain Atom out of cold blood? Your argument falls short and gets contradicted by the comic itself. Even later on, Superman literally fights a more powerful version of Captain Atom named Monarch, and Monarch is basically this god who controls all time and space across all dimensions and histories in DC multiverse. Mind you, that
Hold on real quick. Pardon me?
Monarch got one-shotted by a freeze breath from Superman Prime 1 million, and a base Superman was able to beat a stronger version of that same Monarch who fused with all versions of Captain Atom across all of the timelines in DC. So you just contradicted yourself. And yes, that same monarch was reaching out to the Omega power heart itself, the very source of power that is able to basically control and manipulate all these different realities for them to coexist. And later on, his monarch uses an origin bomb explosion
No, there's more people.
on Superman and erases Superman from existence, and then uses his powers to basically alter his own fate in order to basically.
What video should we watch? I'm bored.
Well, folks, it's about that time.
Please tell me you're not going to eat that.
What the hell is wrong with my game?
They're taking.
Well, folks, it's about that time. You guys want my thoughts on the latest episode of Invincible. I thought you'd never shut up, so let's get into it. People, it's the fight we've all been waiting for: Invincible versus Conquest.
Finally.
Well, folks, it's about that time. My antagonist today. It says, you're spending a weekend in Bikini Bottom. Which house are you staying in? This one out for me is definitely Squidward's house. Squidward goes for
Oh, wait. My fault. Sandy Cheeks. I think you guys know why.
Bikini Bottom. Which house are you staying in? This one out for me is definitely Squidward's house. Squidward goes for a very minimalist style, and that's not really my thing. These scenes go on, it just seems like there's just too much open space. Look at how his house is themed bamboo decor. Ugh. I thought this was a door or the back of the wall, but that's his fridge. I hate it. All his furniture looks flat and uncomfortable. Would you sit in this shit? Boy, is that a cushion or is that wood? This whole house is lower back hell. This man don't even got basic cable. Is that an antenna? This man got a whole floor dedicated to art about himself, but no guest bedroom. Oh, nah. Next. Yeah, Mr. Krabs' house is out. Man, house look like a tourist trap. All he got is nautical themed junk everywhere. If I wanted to be in a building that I can't touch anything in while it also smells like old people and shrimp scampi, I go to Captain Steve's. I know he ain't got no furniture because he's sleeping in a hammock. I would stay in SpongeBob's house because it's basically Pee-wee's playhouse, but if it wasn't for one small thing, he can't breathe under goddamn water. There ain't no other option than Sandy's tree dome. There's air here. And it's loud as hell at SpongeBob. But what do you guys?
Yeah, we're gonna react to your video now, Superior. I look you up and I get Superman. Congratulations. Let's just search you up. Titan TV man versus. Should have forgot the name. Why is this a debate? Why? Why is this even a debate, bro? What's wrong with my thumb? My middle finger. Get it at me, bro. Mm. That's Superior. Oh my. Are we? Oh my God. No, I want to see this video. But I'm gonna go hell on this channel. Oh, he has 7.5. I can't. Buddy, I typed in your god bloody name. Not my fault. Your name is so hard to look up. Superior edits. I type in your name. What do I get? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And also, thanks for recommending the whole Verbalize video. Really appreciate it. Found you.
You're watching. No.
I want you to smile just for me. I feel like you don't have to cry.
Well, I could give FTL, but alright. Your video just said the N word. Congratulations. However, we have to mention the TV screen. If Alistair's hit with it, the screen, I doubt he'll be able to resist it. So the red screen might do Alistair. Screen might do Alistair in if he doesn't react quick enough. But no, it's not. No, he's immune to mind control. Vox tried mind controlling him. That didn't work. Tried mind controlling Val. That didn't work. Well, that was a lovely way to end this video. Anywho, thanks so much for watching. I guess only Superior was here watching because this channel isn't interesting. But anywho, see you later, man. See you later, stream. I'm heading off.